Solar eclipse is this Monday, and many people are driving and flying to points around the U.S. to see it.
That's right, and some people will board Holland America Cruise Line's Koningsdam in San Diego today to sail the eclipse path off the coast of Mexico. So joining them is going to be Adam Burgasser, professor of astronomy and astrophysics here at UC San Diego. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.
Okay, so you guys probably have a boarding time not very soon here, I should say. So thank you for being in here in studio. First of all, let's talk about the path of the eclipse, where you guys are going to be getting that really great viewing.
Well, we're going to be going off the coast of southern Mexico, which is going to be right at the start of the path of totality. So we're going to be the first ones to actually see the eclipse. And then, of course, that's going to pass up through Texas and on the way up through Northeast. But we're going to be there right at the beginning.
Obviously, it'll take a couple days to get there. What are you doing to help people prepare as you guys go down to
we're going to have a whole conversation about what the eclipse is and how it works geometrically, astronomically, all the great discoveries that have come from eclipses, and then practically just how we observe the eclipse. So in particular, making sure you wear eclipse glasses if you're looking directly at the sun, or having other ways of indirectly seeing the eclipse. And
you guys have a great, upper deck. You have a couple of decks, right, that you're going to have beautiful viewing. Hopefully the clouds will cooperate wherever you are trying to view there. But with the glasses, with the viewing, how are you guys just kind of preparing people, letting people know? I mean, are a lot of the passengers this time around coming for the eclipse viewing?
Yes, we have some very excited passengers. I've already gotten emails. There's a Facebook group with them, and we've been talking about what to expect. Some of them even brought their own telescopes and equipment to observe the eclipse.
With proper filters, of course.
With proper filters, of course.
That's right.
Yes.
What can we learn about the solar system and the eclipse?
Oh, a lot of things. So first of all, with the sun itself, when we block out most of the light of the sun, we see this very hot atmosphere around it called the corona. And that is extremely important because it's very high energy, lots of magnetic activity, and it creates all the weather. We don't think of weather, but there's actually weather in space, and that's coming and driven from that corona. So this gives an opportunity to block out the sun and observe that kind of rare part of the atmosphere of the sun.
And so, sorry, go ahead.
No, I know that NASA scientists are doing a lot of experiments right now, taking advantage of it.
Yeah, so both to study the sun and to get a chance to observe that corona directly. It's also interesting because when the eclipse happens, and this is something that people will experience if they're in totality, is it will get cooler because of course you're blocking the sun.
Right.
And so seeing how that cooling kind of happens and how it spreads out is actually a way of studying how our climate responds to changes in brightness.
So we know that a lot of people going on the Koningsdam, going for leisure, you're probably going to be at work though when this is all happening. So for you specifically and just your studies and what you want to bring back to students at UC San Diego, what are you going to be looking for or studying, noticing during the eclipse?
Yeah, so I'm going to be really interested in what we see in terms of the corona. Right now the sun is at its most active state it's been for about 10 years now. And that will manifest in some properties of the corona itself. So obviously with the equipment I have on the ship, I won't be doing great scientific measurements, but kind of being able to see that and also then interpret that for the students back home. I'm actually teaching a class on our response to the sun and how the Earth climate changes. That's going to be something that we can bring back and say, hey, look, here's an example of how a change to something like the sun is actually changing the weather.
Yeah, and also, not only the change in the weather that happens during the total eclipse, but also the impact that it may have on animals. Can you talk a little bit about that aspect of it?
Yeah, so there's a lot of documentation where the birds will sort of think, oh, it's nighttime, so we're going to quiet down, so they kind of settle down. Other animals will, believe that it's nighttime and they will change their behaviors. And even flowers will kind of close up because, again, they assume or they think, they respond to the sunlight. When the sun goes away, they close up, and so they'll do that briefly for the eclipse as well.
That's been documented for centuries. They've talked about that, and they always thought it was something very magical with the solar eclipse, but obviously it's science. When will we, this is really a once-in-a-lifetime thing for some people, but it is a family-friendly event. When is the next total solar eclipse here in North America that we're going to see?
Yeah, so in North America, there will be an eclipse in Alaska in the 2030s, so 10 years from now. And then the next one that's going to pass through kind of the bulk of North America like this one isn't until 2044, so 20 years from now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now is the chance.
Now's the time.
I think a lot of San Diegans are kind of kicking themselves maybe for not jumping on that standby list that I know Holland America offers just to give you kind of a last minute, hey, we got spots open. But hopefully you guys have smooth sails, you get there in time and you have a great viewing of the total eclipse.
And they leave at 5 o'clock today.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Can't wait.
All right. Are you all packed? Hopefully you are.
All my stuff's on the boat, so I just have to get on, and then we can go.
All right. Well, we won't hold you too much longer. Thank you, Professor, so much for joining us today.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
All right.